guys, good morning. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to take you to Al Hoota Cave in Oman. Al Hoota Cave is a popular tourist destination in Oman, offering a unique glimpse into a natural wonder. While the cost and distance may be a minor drawback for some, the well-maintained facilities, fascinating rock formation and informative tours make it a worthwhile visit, especially for those interested in geology. The entry fee is 7 Omani Riyal for adults and 3.5 Omani Riyal for children with age between 6 to 12 years. It's free for kids below 6 years of age. The exploration of Al Hoota Cave typically lasted around 1 hour. This includes the guided tour covering about 500 meters of the cave, where the professional guides provide expand.
This cave was discovered in 1960 by local shepherds. Look to the slide. So on that is going to explore the cave in 1960. So the geologists estimated the age of this cave 3 million years and the length of the cave 5 kilometers, but it's still for you only 800 meters. 4.5 kilometers, so this part for the adventure. If you want to do it, you need to buy 65 real. Go to Money Guide the leader, one will take 8 hours. Because the adventure go inside the lakes by swim, dive and sailing. So inside the lakes is very amazing. Inside the cave, 2 natural entrance and the third one is artificial. So this entrance is in 2004 and even for tourism in 2006. The main entrance near the Hoota village, it's far from here 4.5 kilometers. Can you imagine when it have a rain, the wadis inside the cave? No. At this time, this cave closed for the maintenance and the wadis going out and out entrance, same when this cave is covered. So it's called Al-Fallah. Al-Fallah, that's Arabic word, it means the water throughout the you guys? We start from here, 230 stairs to the highest point, and we come back on another side, 200 stairs down. Total 430. When you feel tired, please come back same way, okay? And the temperature here, I think you feel it, 20 or 25 degrees in summer and winter, but in summer here it's so humid. 40 to 85%, so we feel the humidity is high. Be careful when you walk on the stairs, because some areas are slippery and some areas need to watch out.
Just about 500 meters from the ticket booth, there is a train linking the two, but it is no longer in function. Instead, golf carts are used. Our guide accommodated us throughout our visit. Our guide explained us how the cave formed, its discovery history, and details about the unique creatures inhabiting this underground world. Inside the cave, the temperature remains 20 degrees to 24 degrees year-round with humidity levels reaching 85%. The lighting system consists of tragically placed portraits that guides controls as you proceed, minimizing disruptions to the cave ecosystem. For safety reasons, walking slowly and carefully is essential as some areas can be wet and slippery. The cave is located in Al Hamra at the foot of Jabal Shams, Oman's epic mountain. It is estimated to be over 2 to 3 million years old. It is the first and only show cave in the Arabian Peninsula with a total length of around 5 km, of which 500 meters up to the first lake is easily accessible to the general public. Further into the cave are 3 more lakes and several waterfalls. The lineary inside the cave is about 850 meters and will take you around 45 minutes of walk to complete. When you reach the highest point in the cave, you will be 65 meters above the main entrance. Formed since millions of years, the geologists estimated the age of the cave to be 2 to 3 million years. See how the cave was formed at that time. It used to rain a lot in this area. The outside was lush green when roots of plants respire carbon dioxide is produced and dissolved in soil water and produces carbonic acid. The carbonic acid is very strong and has got the ability to erode and devour the limestones which made underground tunnels. These tunnels in turn extended to form a big cave. The cave was completely filled with carbonic water, but the two natural entrances and earth heat, the water was drained down and evaporated. When the air could enter the cave, the formation started to build up like stalactite and stalagmite. As you can see, there are big and small holes. The big holes were formed in result of water corrosion and erosion. The small holes were formed by special corrosion, we call it cup corrosion. The cup corrosion happened when the water entered between two layers of rock and faced small cracks on the ceiling which caused the water to which in turn caused the water the collapse of the down layer and small holes appear. Hoota Cave formed by carbon-rich water running through tectonic fractures and dissolving limestone. The result was the formation of large passages and majestic stalactites and stalagmites. It takes 100 years to grow 1 centimeter of stalagmite. The water here naturally contains a small amount of carbon dioxide, which can dissolve certain rocks containing calcium, limestone. When the dissolved rock and water mixture enters a cave, some of the carbon dioxide in the water releases into the atmosphere. Some of the calcium also separates from the solution and recrystallizes on the roof.
That deposit move between the lakes.
Okay, okay,
And
okay.
the last point, I will show you the blind fish on the lakes.
Okay, okay.
Clear?
So the spider here has
Eight eyes and eight legs.
eight legs.
Eight
Yeah,
eyes.
eight eyes. Yeah.
So
When you
are
keep the
they
light,
poisonous?
when you keep
It's
the light,
poisonous.
you can see a reflection of the eyes. So
Okay.
4 points at the first hit and the 4 point.
Calcium also separates from the solution and decrystallizes on the roof, floors, and walls of the cave to form stalactites and stalagmites. Curtains and flow stones. It takes 100 years for growing 1 centimeter of these cave dripstones. As you walk along, you will witness majestic stalactites hanging from the ceilings and stalagmites reaching up from the floor. These formations create ethereal shapes. The cave contains some living creatures like the rare blind fish, Gara barimei. Also, you can see the bats, Rhinopia muscatellum, arthropods, mollusks, spiders, snails, and water beetles. The spider here has 8 eyes and 8 legs. The tour inside this unique cave will take approximately 45 minutes, in which you will discover 10% of the total length of the cave. This limestone wonder offers a fascinating glimpse into millions of years of geological history combined with a unique ecosystem found nowhere else on the Arabian Peninsula. These formations create ethereal shapes resembling animals and human figures, all illuminated by strategic lightning that enhances the natural beauty. Cave features metal walkways, staircases, and dramatic lighting, making it easily accessible and visually appealing. We were impressed by the stalagmites and stalactites and other geological features within the cave. It's absolutely stunning. Massive chamber filled with intricate stalactites and stalagmites
Can
that
imagine
look
so many shapes of an image the face, see the eyes, nose, mouth. And the top also look like women or ladies with a family in one group.
Okay.
The shape of saluting man with a hand. So see the hand for saluting and see the face, cap or hair, eyes, nose, and the big smile. Here also it look like woman or lady sit backside on the chair.
It looks like a woman is sitting
Woman sits
Okay.
backside on
It's
the
like a
chair, okay?
collage
Okay.
sketch.
And the shapes look like Buddha or Ganesh. And this is the last shape for the kids. It's
Okay.
look like Tom and Jerry cheese. It's look like a cheese. So
Okay.
your
Okay. Okay.
imagination, guys. Here you
Okay.
can add so many ships. Okay.
Okay.
The rolling sound they have added for the formation of rock in the shape of line is a very nice add up that elaborate the experience and fit the mood so nicely. I admire the settings for lighting and visitor passage they made to make our visit memorable. The crown jewel of the Fabundous landscape is an 800-meter long underground lake with depth averaging around 15 meters. The most interesting thing is a small fish named Gara Barimei that lives in the lakes deep inside the cave. Because of its ecosystem, the fish loves to fight and pigmentation. The non-blind relative of the fish can be found in pools and wadis in the region, but the blind variety can be only found inside Al Hoota Cave. It is also known as the Omani blind cave fish. 230 offending stars are embedded inside the cave. Walk slowly and stay on the pathway. Eating and drinking are not allowed inside the cave. Al Huta Cave was discovered in the 1960s by a local sheepherder. The planning and studies to invest the cave started in 1995. The artificial tunnel works have been completed in the year 2005 and the cave was opened for the public in November 2006.